Hello, and welcome. Welcome. Today, I've got something special planned for you and me. We're going to play some solo challenge, okay, Terraforming Mars, with 63 TR off and Prelude off with the Prelude decks. And now, I know that sounds familiar, but trust me, this one's gonna pop off and be so different that you're going to be just so jelly, basically. You're gonna be so jelly. This seems like a lot of fun here. We could go Chung Sheng with the building tag reduction, because look, a little bit of metal never hurt. You go and grab building tags, but we need a little bit of energy. And we need 3 science tags, awkwardly, to get our 3 for the energy. Like, there's not much going on in the very first turn. I think Vitor has way better prospects for a high score game. Like, if you think about it, 3 income is about playing a points card every turn. But if you're going to get a high score game that breaks the game, you're going to play it more times. Like, I'm not sure. Now I'm thinking about it like, oh, and the $2 off of buildings. Let's go Chung Sheng. Let's do it differently. We'll still get some medals. And we'll grab house printing, because that's good. See, now I'm like, I get $2 off, but then I would get a $3 rebate instead. Get a $3 rebate on this. Get a $3 rebate. You know what? I'm going Vitor. I just have a feeling. I'm just feeling good about this one. We could go aquifer pumping, but that's a lame way to pump water. Nobody wants to pump water like that. We'll get some minerals. We will... you know what? Part of me thinks, since we already know we need energy, like we're already very energy deficient, let's buy a power plant turn 1. That will allow me to buy the commercial district turn 1. And by putting it down to grab some metals, we also get the house printing. So now we have 4 income and 1 steel income and $8 to carry over to the next round. Money, heat back stuff. We got an energy card, which is lucky and unlucky that I just bought an energy. I could have held out, but that's fine. All these cards are good. Points card, but remember, points on it means that we can get money back. And then what? And then do we look for cards? I think we just play it slow here. We know we need energy. Let's buy the energy now. It'll slowly, very slowly become heat. And we can enjoy the fruits of that labor. Points multiplier is interesting. And another steel production is absolutely fine by me. Points multiplier goes with the fact that we already got a points card. If all I'm building this turn is the Great Escarpment, I'll go ahead and do this, and we'll search the deck here. Business Network could make a high scoring run for sure. And then Tundra Farming, because 2 points, or City. Let's go for the thing that we can use the steel on, because I'm going to have 2 steel income. Okay. We're not doing amazing by any means, but we're doing downright okay. We can hire raiders for a little bit more steel. It breaks even when you do that, but I'm still down for it. And we could micro mills, because I don't think I'm playing anything else. I'm really waiting on those first couple science tags, because I need to get up to 3 science tags for AI Central. That would also give me Lightning Harvest. The steel, for now, I can start putting towards Stone Crater, squirreling it away for a rainy day. So I think we steal for 2 steel, because we know we're going to want it. I guess I could have waited to see if I got a money back rebate for events card. That one's really unlikely. If I get it, I'll be slapping myself, but... I could. Now, here's the tricky thing. To do the science build that I want to do, I'm going to need lots of money. And I need science tags, because I have none. Business Network will allow me to look at cards and choose to buy them or not, helping me get to science sooner. But it's going to give me a -1 income, which is going to give me less money. So it's really tricky. I could just wait. Next turn, I'll have a ton of steel, a ton of money, and I could just get a domed crater. And I think that's what we do. We're not close enough to getting science tags. So for now, we're going to just take a chill pill. And honestly, we're going to grab all these cards again. No, not Bushes. Bushes is a great card, but we're not close. But Space Event, fantastic. Discount on Space, fantastic. And another way of getting energy is pretty big. Everything else was fantastic. That's just big. You know, that's big. Now, how badly do I need steel or money? Like, I could go into the bed of plants. We'll be at 5 plants. That's really close to being good. I could just go down here. I could grab a card and be beside our city. I could grab a steel and be beside our city. With $11, we're not doing anything else this generation, unfortunately. Even, maybe I should grab the card, but this is what we're going to go with for now. We got money back, actually. Since we got money back, I could space station for $7. That leave me with $7. That's enough to buy optimal aero braking with $2 left over because of the discount. But then I only have $2 and I would need 7 over here. So we're just going to pass. So far, so good. Lake Marineris, fantastic for us later on in the game. And Physics Complex, not good for us. But it is a science with points on it. So, and we can put our steel into it. So we are going to pick it up. Now it's time to get that heat production started. So we're going to space station into optimal, which is now cheaper, and then imported GHG. So this is going to get us heat back and money back because we got good stuff and good stuff. And I think that I'm good enough now to start the business network. We got to look at cards and choose. We don't need this, which is good because it's out of the deck now and I didn't have to pay for it. And we'll double down on losing some income and get a little bit more energy production because that might transition into heat. And then in the medium to long term will be better. In the very short term will be a little bit worse. Space Elevator, good. Very good, actually. And honestly, Interstellar Colony Ship is a space event that I can't let go if I think that this is going to be a big point run. I don't have any cities on the way, so pets is a little bit harder for me to rationalize. So I'm going to leave the pets behind. Now, my space elevator, I'm actually $1 shy on playing it, and then I'd be a steal shy on being able to use it, which is very unfortunate. So unfortunate, in fact. I think I'm just going to get the soil factory because we're so close on getting that first greenery that I think that a little trickle of plants will do us some good. There's the science. 5 science, though. And another city? Don't really need another city, to be honest. Or space mirrors. The energy's nice, but we're hoping to not need it in that way. Let's draw a card, see if we want it. Natural Preserve we do, because it's science tag. That gets us our second science tag. We need 3 to get AI Central, and then we need a 5th one to get Mass Converter. But for now, that's fine. We're going to start getting this. We're going to sell some steel. So now we have good money. And there's our science tag. So we gotta grab the double steel. There's no way we're not doing double steel here. And then if I still have nothing going on next turn, how many science tags is that? 1? Yeah, okay. If I still have nothing next turn, I could just buy the colonizer training camp out of 4 steel. There we go. The unholy trinity of cards, and we'll even buy extra cards just to be able to cycle. Arguably, I should keep the Ironworks because that Antarctic algae, that's fantastic. Yeah, basically there's a lot of good that can come from what we've picked up here so far. The Ironworks in particular could save us with after I get Mass Converter. Could really do some work here, but I don't know. Well, we're not doing Soletta, so we'll get rid of that. So that gets us up to how much science? 3 science. 3 science. And we got space hotels. Okay, there's still plenty of time, so we'll get this card here. We'll get the space hotels, and we have some titanium. All right, and that leaves us with $5. Okay, so next turn I should be able to get AI Central. And if I still don't have a science tag, I can build Physics Complex into Mass Converter. But, oh my god, imagine if we get the other Mass Converter. Another points per Jovian, another space event, and a 2-point, or a card that has points for insects on it. Again, I'm feeling like this could be a big run, so we're gonna hold on to that. Beam from a thorium is not that strong, but if I'm looking for things to do, I'll keep it on the docket for plans, because we do have a couple of points multipliers for Jovians. It's hard to say no. Alright, AI Central it is. And that gets me a cycle. It's hard to cycle. There's the adaptation technology. Honestly, I think that Physics Complex has to go. We're so far behind on terraforming, I'm never really going to be at the point where I want to give up that amount of energy to make that work. Now, I think I also urbanize an area here. Doesn't have any points on it, but the income would be nice, and I have a good spot between these cities. Okay. So maybe the pets would have been good, but I'm worried it would have really slowed me down. Now, earth tags. I can get up to 6 earth tags. Fancy. Fancy that. And then nuclear power. I shouldn't need more energy, and as much as I love breathing filters, I don't actually need breathing filters. Do I? Unless I get anti-grav. But we can't play like that because we have a lot of card draw. We're selling steel. We get to look at a card. Microbes. Microbes to do heat bumps. It's fine, but we're not there yet for oxygen, so I'm not going to worry about it. Now, where is my science tags at? Okay. So first we do adaptation. We get a little bit of money back again. Black Polar. We're going to get rid of Power Supply Consortium. That gets us some more cards. Including immigration shuttles. It's not too late. But it is too late. It's just so expensive. Now, how many earth tags can I get down? I can get the nuke down. But there are no oceans to put it beside. So I don't have a way of paying for... I don't have a way of paying for cartel. Which is a little bit nasty. Now, mining rights, I could grab 2 steel and still play this heat card, right? This GHG factories, which I think is going to be worthwhile, right? 7, yeah. So we grab a bunch of steel up there, and then we just get a little bit of heat production going on here, because we need it. So we're going to get 2 heat bumps next turn. That's fantastic. And then we're going to make a ton of income. Okay, IO mining is like way too expensive. And yet, here I am going, maybe. But I'm so far behind the curve, right? It's Generation 12. If it was Generation 10, I could think about it. But I really have to leave it on the shelf. Unfortunately, even Noctis City I like a lot. But I need to leave all those things on the shelf. We just did not hit our... We didn't hit our synergies yet. And maybe we will never. But it's not how we're gonna win the game if we do win it. Arctic Algae is for sure possible, and Ironworks is possible. Alright, so our Arctic Algae, get a couple of heat bumps in. Ironworks, start doing ironwork popping. So that helps us a lot with like actually terraforming. Oh, for frig's sakes, I killing myself here. I need to do imported hydrogen so I can get enough money to do some nukage and some cartel, which I can almost do now. Right, it's 18. So as long as I get $2 back here, and then with the nuke I get another $2 back by going here, then I can turn around and get cartel, and that gets me a lot of income 3 times. No, only twice. You know what? That may not have been worth it. Well, I needed to nuke either way, so it's not so insane. Regolith Eaters, I can use it at least once, but I don't think that's enough. I think I need to just rely on my I have ways of getting oxygen, and those ways are playing oceans. So I just need to play oceans. Ore processor. Nope, too late for you. Alright, do I have any more space events? Not really. I did have a invention contest, though. A cheap ocean I will take. And then we will get rid of... I mean, all this stuff is really fine, but not being from a thorium, I guess. Alright, now we gotta get some oceans down. You know what, we're at 4% oxygen. I'm gonna get my points per Jovian. Not sure that's a good call, but it's a call I'm making. We're gonna get our viral enhancers, because that will pay out. I promise it will. Lava flows gets us pretty high up. Oh, I forgot that we also have... we can cheat with the temperature. So let's just play this event. Black polar dust seems pretty powerful. And then I need to get as much money as quickly as I can here. So you're coming down as well. And then we're just greenery and right through the top, getting as much as we can back. We need to maintain energy so we don't dip below 4. Let's do another card cycle. Sponsors is way too late. Happy to see Mangrove. Trans-Neptune probe. You know what? It's not such a bad call either right now. It costs 2 and I get $3 back, so we're making a profit. Decomposers. I like decomposers. Tropical Resort could be something to do later. You know, Ants is a points card. We get a good rebate on it, but it's just a points card at the end of the day. We gotta remember that. Decomposers cost 5. I get 3 back. Yeah, we'll take a third of a point, though. No, I should have taken the plant. The plant's just stronger. I can lower my energy by 2 steps to get a plant income. And then I can symbiotic fungus and then just activate it. Okay, and we got another ocean event. We have Lake Marineris. We need to do a lot of heat. So thank God we got an asteroid here. Thank God we got an asteroid. But we need like a Deimos. Media archives could be playable. We have 8 events. Costs 8 to play. And it's basically going to break even. But if it breaks even, then it's fine. We could have some awkwardness with like the order of operations, but let's we got money back and heat back on space events, right? So we gotta, this is a good chance to really throw it down range. I have more space events coming, so I'm happy to place down there just briefly. Ecological zone. That's a good way of getting more money back. Plus we get money back for playing the card. And instead of doing it for points... Oh, I can't put it there. Ah, I'm killing myself. I'm killing myself. Alright, we'll do it here for the titanium. And I'm going to take the plants instead of the animals. Because we need... We need that stuff. Okay. Yeah. So let's do a bunch of heat bumps. That gets us another ocean. We'll take the cards this time. Uh-oh. Lake Marineris is good, though. Okay, that gets us up to 18. So we're going to run all the way to the pocket with these greeneries. Okay. Okay, we got a mangrove as well. Ain't no shame. So I think that we're almost good for oxygen, believe it or not. And honestly, feel free to not believe it, but gonna need a standard technology. Really not hitting the card luck I need here. Alright, this will get us plants. I mean, the animals and the plants don't really matter. Or sorry, the animals and the microbes don't really matter, but the plants are helpful. I pretty much need to just buy 2 oceans now, though, right? And then hope to get money back on it? Like, yikes. This is not good. Anything to do with steel that would get me points. A couple things are okay. Aquifer. Oh, we're boned. We're so boned. Okay, how many events have I played? At least 11, right? Yeah, 11. So we did break even. Okay, now I need grass. We're so, like, close to having something not suck. And yet, here we are. And it sucks. What a sad run. Like, it's only sad because of how good it could have been. We just didn't have the productions early enough. Like, we still have 24 points on cards with 2 Jovian multipliers in hand and Interstellar Space Colony. Like, all things considered, we're actually, like, looking hot. We just can't get over the top with it. Here's 2 points, though, so we'll take that. And there you go. I mean, we're missing multiple metrics in multiple things, right? So we're not doing great by any means. But, you know, I guess there was an attempt. Would we... I mean, can I check my tags? Had I checked how many building tags we played versus how many cards with points, I think... I mean, especially considering the 3 income, Chongqing probably was stronger there. I think I knew it. But I just wanted to play Vitor, because when you do get those card cycles, rebate cycles, you can just blow up beyond what's reasonable. And sometimes you play Chongqing and you just don't get the metal tags, right? There's just no metal. So, either way, I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.